there and welcome back to my channel. So on Wednesday, 3,500 artists, venue owners and behind the scene workers wrote an open letter to the Prime Minister of Australia asking for some help. So they sent an SOS. Australian artists like Midnight Oil, Bernard Fanning, Courtney Barnett, Paul Kelly, Archie Roach, Lucy Higgins and the Avalanches are some of the big Australian artists who have signed. They noted that there hasn't been a single national tour or festival run at full capacity since last March. And with the JobKeeper due to expire at the end of the month, they're very concerned about the industry. APRA AMCOS recorded over 3 million live performances between July and September 2019. Artists only submitted reports of 100,000 gigs during the 3 months of the pandemic months, April, May and June. So that's less than 4% of the pre-COVID activities. Sitting at these venues are musicians, DJs, managers, agents, promoters, crews, technicians, music teachers, and many other industry professionals. We need to keep this industry ticking. The music industry is very important for Australia. When asked for a comment on the open letter, the Office of Communications Minister Paul Fletcher said $60 million had been distributed out of a fund for the creative arts sector, with $15 million left still in the fund. The money was part of a $250 million package called Creative Economy JobMaker announced in last June, he said. 18 successful RISE applicants involve contemporary music or have significant elements of contemporary music as part of a broader festival, totaling $11.6 million for the contemporary music sector. I expect to announce the outcome of the second batch of RISE applicants by the end of March 2021. Support for the creative arts industry, including the live music sector, will continue through this RISE fund. I think all of these artists do have a point, though. There are the music industry. I mean, we're just not talking about musicians. We're talking about behind the crews, the stagehands, the techs. We need to do something. And you can't have a successful industry without it. So, what do you think? Do you think the music industry is important? And I'm not just talking about the big stars. You know, I'm not talking about the ones with the $1 million contracts. I'm talking about the grassroots. We know that the big end of town does all right, but we're talking about the ones that trickle down. We're talking about the ones on the lower, the ones that need gigs to keep food on the table. Mental health is very prevalent in these creative industries, and I'm going to do another video on that fact later. But anyway, let me tell me what you think about it all. Should the government bail out an industry, or should the industry be left to sort itself out?